Are we ready to start? Brilliant. Thank you for your patience and welcome to the class this evening. It's very nice to see lots of couples here, all cozy and cuddled up, so that's amazing. And as we know that a few of our mothers are going towards the due date, so we're all with you, all those mothers who are going closer and closer to giving birth. So all of us, mothers and fathers and babies, are supporting each other, and as a team we're all here for you. So welcome to the evening. So for a start, I would like you all to be on your side, which you are, which is very useful because when you're in the self-hypnosis process, all the muscles in your body become extremely soft and loose. I like to emphasize the word soft and loose because this is what I would like you to be when you're in the birthing process. And because we would like to prepare for that wonderful day that you give birth, every single night before you go to sleep, I would like you to imagine that you're allowing every muscle in your body to become soft and loose. We're using the word self-hypnosis and visualization because that's exactly what you're doing. Self-hypnosis takes you away from your immediate surroundings to another imagined place. So we're learning here a distraction technique which helps us at the best of times, even on a daily basis. So if you'd like to just let your eyelids shut, take 3 deep breaths into the lowest part of your tummy. And as you do so, I just want you to imagine that you're taking your mind away to a very pleasant location, the kind of location that you'd really like to be in when you're on holiday. I'm just going to come and make sure that everybody is really comfortable. I know it's a little bit difficult to come off a busy day's work and suddenly switch off, but that's exactly what I'm asking you to do. So Debbie and I invite you to slink away into the deepest muscle relaxation that you can ever imagine being in. Let's imagine if you were in a pool of warm water, floating away in one of those flotation tanks, where lots of little helping hands come along, experienced massage therapists who are also supporting you and massaging your feet, supporting your shoulders and massaging your brow and just relaxing you. It's a kind of a heavenly feeling, and that really encourages every single muscle fiber in your body to totally relax and let go. So let's imagine just for a few seconds that you are allowing your inner mind to indulge you in the fantasy of floating in a beautiful warm pool, almost like a flotation tank, where your body is supported by the wonderful warm water, where imaginary hands are coming around and massaging your feet and all those tiny little tendons behind your neck and behind your wrists and around your ankles and behind your knees and all those places that we normally hold a lot of tension. Let's imagine that you're leaving your day's work behind. And even if you're a lady of leisure, you do have a lot of work because as a beautiful pregnant mother, you're probably rushing around preparing your home for the arrival of your newborn baby to be soon in your arms, very, very soon indeed. So just for a few seconds, we're going to imagine that you're being invited here in this room to just leave your everyday life behind, whether it be work or just being a busy mother preparing for a newborn in your home. And in this room, we are going to concentrate purely and totally on your ability to become deeper and deeper relaxed in every muscle fiber in your body. A very simple trick of really being able to do that is to imagine that your eyelids are the softest and most delicate muscles in your whole body. So just for a few seconds, Focus with your inner eye on your eyelid muscles and think about how soft and delicate they are. And you know that right now you have already induced in them a sense of rest, a sense of deep relaxation. And your inner mind has already started sending messages to your eyelids that they are now about to stay closed for at least another 10 or 15 minutes as they drift away into deeper and deeper levels of relaxation. When you make a decision to let your eyelids shut, your brain also assists your decision by releasing immediately thousands of molecules of gorgeous, beautiful hormones called endorphins, which are even now flooding your system with a sense of relaxation and peace. With your inner mind, you begin to realize that Mother Nature is so wonderful, that Mother Nature releases for you endorphins even the very moment that you let your eyelids shut. So with your eyelids shut, take a deep breath in and out as you allow your sense of relaxation to deepen, as you allow the vital chemicals of endorphins which are already there in your bloodstream to flow through to all the muscles and the tendons in your whole body, including to all the muscles and tendons in your lovely little baby who is in your womb right now. For all the fathers here, you have an added bonus of being able to enjoy accepting those endorphins which are flowing around in your system. And you're here because you want to experience what it feels like to have endorphins in your system at such a high level, so that you know that when you cuddle your wonderful partner who is holding your gorgeous baby in her womb, you know that when you touch her, when you cuddle her, when you hold her, that you are helping magnificent quantities of endorphins to flood through the mother's brain and body and to the baby, to your baby too. On the day of the birthing, if you were to begin the first few contractions of the birthing process in this way, in a gentle, soft way, together, you know immediately that the brain, which is a wonderful, amazing organ, immediately begins to release thousands of molecules of endorphins. And this is what we mean by saying you are going into the zone. So I would like you to just whisper to yourself the words, I'm going into my zone, on the inside, and take 3 deep breaths into the lowest part of your tummy. As you say to yourself the words, I'm going into my zone, every time you make a special suggestion to yourself, we always like to back it up, deepen it, and anchor it with 3 deep breaths. So once again, you whisper to yourself in a fleeting moment the words, I'm going to my zone now, quietly and silently in your inner mind. And you immediately follow it up with 3 gentle deep breaths, focusing more on the exhalation, breathing out with a passive inhalation, breathing out, passive inhalation, breathing out. We are beginning to really get into the rhythm of becoming powerful with our breath and with our thoughts. So take a gentle deep breath in, but you're going to take even a deeper exhalation, thinking that every breath you take in and out is wafting more and more oxygen into your bloodstream, through your lungs, into your brain. And the higher and higher concentrations of oxygen that are reached in your brain, the more and more endorphins are released by your brain. And endorphins are your self-healing substances. For those of us here who might have the odd tight muscle in the neck or lower back, or indeed in the upper thigh muscle somewhere, or in the inner pelvic muscle, or in the lowest part of the vagina where we need a bit more softness and looseness. Now is the chance for us to ask the endorphins released by your beautiful brain to just flood your system with thousands of molecules of healing substances, endorphins. Endorphins target your cell membranes and repair them and soften them and make them all glidey and soft and stretchy and elastic and extremely healthy. And endorphins are there for every single cell in your body. So if you have a special target organ like a thyroid gland or a pancreas or the islets of Langerhans, which need a bit of a boost, which produce more insulin for you, this is where you are going to ask that fantastic endorphins that your brain and all the nerve endings in your body are producing to go to the target organs and to release thousands and thousands and thousands of healing substances which heal the ligaments, which heal the cell membranes, and make optimum quantities of thyroid hormone for you, optimum quantities of your own intrinsic insulin for you, and other fantastic hormones that we need on a daily basis for our daily life. Take a deep breath in and out again as you clear your mind and think about that wonderful, safe holiday place that you took yourself to a few minutes ago. And in that place, you feel as if the whole world is yours. You feel your shoulders and upper back expanding with a feeling as if over here I have nothing to do except to enjoy myself. And it's a great feeling to have in your mind. Just think of the word enjoy. Here in this holiday location, I can enjoy myself.